Okay, so I'm excited. The manifold is hooked up and ready to go. So we're starting at the bottom here. This is the bouncy house blower I got. It's the side mounted kind. It's not the straight up and down kind. And I got a 4-inch reducer to 2-inch. And then I used some aluminum tape to kind of fill in the void because it's not quite a perfect fit. And then we go to our first elbow into our gate valve. And I did a test run, and this gate valve actually regulates the flow pretty good. And then I put a plug in over here because I was going to run the gate valve on this side. I'd already bought the T, but with the plug in and the gate valve almost closed, it's right at about 5 inches of water. And then it goes up to the next T, which is where we're going to hook in the propane. So I'm going to come straight out through an adapter plug and then do an elbow off of this way. So that way I can, come in and regulate from the side here, work my needle valve and then the ball valve and then hook in the air, or the propane in from the side over here. And then we go up into a 45, into another elbow, into the back of the ribbon burner, which I've kind of sealed into place and screwed down. And then my ribbon burner is mounted kind of at a 45. I know some guys like to do it at the top. Some guys like to do it down here right at the working level. I ran it at a 45. We'll see how that works once it's up and running. And then this bed here is actually some bricks that are laid down, 1-inch ceramic bricks laid down and then coated with refractory. And then we got like 2 inches of liner, and with the refractory it brings out to about 2.5 inches. And then this is the hinge for the doors. It's just a square tubing with a bolt run through it. It's actually pretty nice. It closes and it works pretty smooth. And then they go into the door, and then the door shuts. You can shut it with one finger. I got to weld a handle on here before I get too carried away. And then these are the working doors here with some angle iron cut, so I could put in some bricks if I'm doing any annealing, or if I'm working in one door and not the other. I can block this door completely off with some bricks. And then show you the back side. Same setup as the other side. We got the working door and the service door. This has refractory and K-wool behind it. And I cast this laying down flat like in the pictures, but here's an up close look. And then we'll shut that door. So I mean, it's a comfortable height. It's about shoulder height, I'd say, which I find comfortable working at that height because that's the height that I do most of my automotive mechanicking at. So my shoulders are nice and strong, so I don't see a problem with that. And then these are little lever latches that hold the doors shut. It's not a perfect seal, but it's close enough. I mean, we're not doing rocket science here. So yeah, this is what we got going on so far. Right here at this level, I'm going to be building a support bracket that's going to tie in right here and hold this tube, so that way the weight's not resting all the way on the burner when the machine's running. I got a clamp here that I made out of an old differential bearing cap and a piece of bar for my junk pile at the shop. So I'm going to weld either some tubing or a piece of thicker stock. I got some 1/2-inch stuff over there. Might use some of that. Weld that here, and then drill 2 holes here that will accept the clamp that I made. And then down here, welded a couple little eyes for the extension cord on the blower, and then there's a switch. So I think we're just about ready to rock. All I got to do is put the propane diffuser together and get her screwed on. and then we can fire it up.